Try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Sucks.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right.
All right, we're here from the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink for the round one matchup between the LaSalle Academy Rams, the number 2 seed, against the Mount St. Charles Mounties, slated at the number 7 spot here in the playoff picture. Mount, who had a crazy victory on Monday night to get here, a 3-2 victory against East Greenwich, with a game-winning goal coming with 0.4 seconds left from Harrison Dumas, including a game tie with 22 seconds left from Antonio Lombari. A lot of trials and tribulations to get to this point. Now with a first-round date against the LaSalle Academy Rams, trying to win their 9th championship. It all starts here tonight at the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink. Tim Duffy, Charlie Faulkner on the call. We had Mount last week at the Adelard Arena. Game 2 tomorrow night at Adelard Arena. But it should be a good game between two of the biggest powerhouses, two of the most historic programs in Rhode Island high school hockey this evening.
That's true, and appropriately, there's a lot of energy in this building. I can feel it. You know, as soon as the boys started skating out, everyone was up on their feet, and I think it's going to be a very intense game between two great squads. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one's going to be very exciting between Mount and LaSalle. Trying to rewrite the history books here in 2023. As this thing about 2 minutes before we are able to open this one up. This game brought to you by our great sponsors, brought to you by Ray's Hockey Shop right here in Smithfield, Rhode Island, specializing in uniforms and custom team apparel, all done in-house in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Call 401-231-1995. You go to Ray at rayshockey.com for all your hockey needs. At Premier Homes Realty in Cranston, Rhode Island. Stephanie Sosha has been in business for 20 years as a broker and homeowner, also a certified real estate appraiser, Spanish speaking, and covers Massachusetts as well. Any questions, if they're one phone call away at 401-742-8971. And by our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to 60,000 coaches across 3,000 colleges. Be seen by signing up today if you are a high school athlete to be seen at the next level. We've also added club hockey and prep academy coaches to our list. So fill out an athlete submission form at rreliterecruits.com today. As the warm-up buzzer has sounded. There's a lot of games here on Fans Only Sports tonight, including 3 going on right now. 4. Actually, now it's 7 o'clock, so we're one of 6 games going on right now. We have Barrington, Bishop Hendricken, the 1 against the 8. Barrington trailing that one in Warwick 3-0 as the Hawks in control. Lincoln and Pontiac-Gansett, the D2 matchup. Lincoln up 1-0 so far in that one. South County girls against Mount St. Charles. South County up 1-0 at Boss right now. And coming up at the 7 o'clock slate, my boy Chris Heatu has Cumberland and Prout. Game 1 at Mount St. Charles. And here tonight after this game, Warwick and Burrillville, game 1 from Warwick, at 8 o'clock after that Barrington Bishop Hendricken game, and South Kingston and Narragansett Charahoe co-op team. Some D2 action at 8:30 from the Boss Ice Arena. But starting last about to begin, and this is a packed barn right now. It's like a lot of heads in the building, a lot of playoff atmosphere that you can tangibly feel. It seems like.
I've never been in a building this full for a game that I've called, so I'm hoping for some good audio, some good sound bites.
Yeah.
Come over here with some excited and exuberant fans. So.
This is your first playoff game, Chuck. So you've been able to call. This Mount starting lineup coming up. You got Colden Lawrence, Harrison Dumas, who was the hero of Monday night's play-in win for Mount. Kyle Smolin, the senior captain, second on the team in points. His brother Luke, sophomore defenseman. And in net, it's Tyler Carroll. And Owen Skodris, who made his first start last week in that overtime loss against Barrington this season, getting one tonight in the playoffs, his first career playoff start, the junior.
Yeah, Tim, I think it's definitely Wade bounced back on that overtime buzzer beater last week in the play-in, because coming off a tough loss to Barrington, who also upset LaSalle this year, you definitely getting a feeling that these two teams are pretty close in talent, and Mount Pleasant's definitely got the momentum coming in today after such a insane win.
I think we had a great call in that overtime game winner for Barrington against Mount. It was quickly surpassed by the Harrison Dumas game winner by our boy Matt Jolis on Monday night. But
that was insane.
It's Caleb Jaharshan
if
back
you
in
heard
net.
That clip, go check it out on the FO Sports Instagram.
Yeah, you got to. It's the starting lineup for LaSalle. It was Healy, Mark Verteschi, Evan Barbosa, Tyler Garofalo, Drew Bradley, and Caleb Jaharshan in net. All right, so game one of the playoffs from the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink starting in 30 seconds. We'll be right back for LaSalle Academy and Mount St. Charles coming up here on Fans Only Sports. It's gonna get loud, yeah.
And oh, the ball's loose.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be loud.
Back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball.
All right, 15 minutes on the clock. LaSalle and Mount St. Charles, the Rams and the Mounties. In a 7-seed, 2-seed matchup here from the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink. Mountain not to travel too far, coming from Woonsocket. LaSalle, their home rink. Got a great concession stand here as well.
Tim, I can't even hear you right now.
I know, it's loud in here, it's rowdy. We got a packed barn and the 2023 playoffs begin right now for LaSalle and Mount. As it's Garofalo start first foot for LaSalle. For Teshi up ahead, Barbosa got poked away by Smolin. Trying to dump it into the zone was for Teshi, and chasing after it first is Tyler Carroll for Mount. And up ahead he finds his man in Kyle Smolin. Turn it over off his stick. Second matchup between these two teams this year. LaSalle winning the first 5-3. In a game that Mount had 2 goals to begin the game. Here's Bradley trying to slice through, and someone gets it poked away. Bradley, the leading point scorer on the team, trying to get it to his point man. And Healy, here's a shot from Ferteshi off the mark, and Smolin's there to put the rebound, but it goes right back to Ferteshi. Jumps in the zone, pinballs off the wall. And it's Carroll. A couple new guys in for LaSalle. There's Matt Baxter. Some numbers for the Rams. A good shot on goal for Cam Tasker, couldn't punch it in, but Baxter with the rebound. Baxter shot, Tasker scores off the ricochet, and the Rams striking with just over a minute into this one.
And they're selling in front of the Mount St. Charles fan section over there. I'm not sure if you saw that, but way to set the tone. You can see the pace is really fast. And they got it right at him with 3 people right in front of the net. Punched it in. It's a class goal. Class
goal indeed, as Tasker right there getting up by in front of the net, like you said, Chuck. And Cam Tasker, that's his 4th goal of the year. And that shot gets saved by Skodris. Here's to try to play it off the wall. Baxter. So back to Peterson. LaSalle possessing this one for much of this first period thus far. And whistles will blow. Mabari takes a shove to the face from Peterson after the fact, and this should be the first power play of the game as Jordan Peterson went to the box. I believe it was a cross check on the far side. And Mount trying to convert a power play right here. As they got one early on, immediately after the Rams' goal.
And that was the name of the game in their game against Barrington that we called last week. Just retaliation. And we'll see if they can pull out that magic again.
Trying to keep it alive on the power play. Mount moving it back. Here's a shot. Deflects off of a Ram, taken by Lombari right there. Here's another chance. Pinball to, oh, tough angle right there for Kyle Smolin. He couldn't get near the net. Fight for it on the near side board. Come out of the pile with it. Right here is Bogosian. He lost the puck. Smolin trying to move it back into the offensive zone. And poked away nicely by the Rams defense. Skodris will find it on the other end. Here's Luke Smolin, the younger brother. So now, nice little nutmeg by Colden Lawrence. And that following pass had too much juice for Cam Souza. As it's sent away again, this time by Jordan McIntyre, senior. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Mounties. Souza trying to get there. It'll be an icing first. Souza with a big hit along the boards. I think it was simultaneous with the whistle. Should be no foul.
Oh, we're getting chippy already out here.
I don't think it would have been a foul anyways, but yeah, I mean, this is getting a little bit intense. I mean, the first time these two teams met, it was 5-3 LaSalle in Mount's home ice at Adelard Arena. And, you know, for two teams that have been dominant around high school hockey landscape for much of the last 15 years, you know, both these teams want to etch their names in the books for 2023. As Carroll gets it back for Mount, who is not taking a shot on goal in over a minute in this power play. Here's Harrison Dumas. Healy hits that one off the wall. Dumas catches it in midair. Carroll up ahead. Off the skate of Nate Murray. And Souza comes out with it. Comes out of the pie with it. Gets it over to his man in Lefebvre. Lefebvre couldn't hold on to it. It's like a chance for Dumas. And poked away nicely again by the captain, Mark Verteschi. Here's Smolin. Sliced through. Smolin's shot gets saved by Jaharshan, who's back in net after Ian Pomfret as started the last few games for the Rams. 4-0 on the year was Pomfret. Now just Drew Brown the other way for the Rams. The power play is officially survived by LaSalle. This one hits the netting as Skodris makes another save right there.
Yeah, excuse me. Great penalty kill there, LaSalle. Saw at least 3 or 4 clearances over there, and even got themselves a chance on that icing call. So definitely some pristine play by the LaSalle Rams right now. See if Mount St. Charles can get a little offense going.
Here's Carroll making a nice move on Riley Brown. Dragosian off the wall. Fighting for it is Matt Franco. Cross-ice pass over to Marcelo Martinelli, who leads the team in assists with 14 of them. It's had a great year this season. This one is sent into the zone by Harrison Dumas from Mount, but it's only white jerseys there first. That one hits the top of the ceiling. We'll stop the play with 10:43 to go in this first period.
Time flies when you're having fun. Am I right, Tim?
Sure does. Flies when you're having a lot of fun. As we're already almost 5 minutes in this one, LaSalle already on the board by virtue of a Cam Tasker goal. Matt Baxter assists with that second line. Good, put in some good work for the Rams. This LaSalle team always so deep. And naturally, these two teams trying to win a championship this year. They also shared the championship back in the COVID-riddled 2020 season, in which they were supposed to play in the championship for a Mount team that hadn't lost a single division game all year, taken away by Connor Pacheco, who lays a hit along the board trying to keep that puck alive in the zone for the Rams. Vitale in his pocket, picked by Souza, who's had a great year. Only 8 games played for Cam Souza, the freshman, and he's with 7 assists on the year, 7 points. And second chance not there for Seamus Murphy as the initial shot was taken by Devin Mora. Saw Mora get suspended for a game earlier this year for an altercation at Moses Brown.
Oh, remember that.
Sure do. Is this one risky for Skodris? Smolin off the ball, gets it back to Carroll. Not a good pass into traffic, but finding that puck is Braden Slack. Slack takes a shot, and Jaharshan makes the save. The Slack.
Good placement.
Saw him have 2 goals last week against Barrington. He's had a good year on the season with 6 goals. And getting a good shot on net for the Mount St. Charles Mounties right there.
Yeah, they're going to need a little bit of something to tie this game back up. You know, a goal is a goal. Very achievable. Haven't seen a lot of offense from Mount so far, but I'm feeling it's going to change. Seems that they're pretty good. They get a little better later in the game, as we saw last week. So
Mount trying to make a change right here as it's Dumas going the other direction. Gets over to Colton Lawrence. As he flips out in the air. Nice pass over to Smolin off the wall, but Garofalo trying to get there first. Smolin Lays a hit, gets the puck up in the air. Lawrence trying to put it down. Lawrence can't. But it finds Smolin, and that shot off the body of Garofalo, who's got the puck now. Tasca trying to find Garofalo streaking. This is the LaSalle team trying to shake off the demons from last year's disastrous and somewhat embarrassing, playoff loss, a 2-game sweep by the Hendricken Hawks. I mean, only embarrassing as LaSalle was 15-0 in league play last season, lost their first 2 games in the playoffs. Mount, on the other hand, losing in the quarterfinals also to Hendricken last season as well. As Mount, I mean, technically they've won 2 of the last 3 championships, co-tying it, the other one with Hendricken in 2021. That's because of COVID as well. Here's a shot, deflected, and hits off the body of a Mountie. I think it may have went out of play. 8:05 to go here in this first period. Bogosian shot, a little bit wide. Barbosa trying to get there for the rebound. No, not there on the second chance. Martinelli can't. Healy chasing after it. Trying to get by it. Lombari. Here's a chance for Lombari. Too tall. Trying to slice through, but staying alive. LaSalle. Healy over to Bradley. Up ahead. Saw Tasca, who scored the first goal, have a goal in their first matchup that these 2 teams played. It's the second goal of the game for the Rams. Couldn't get, see if they can do it again here. Not on the ice right now, though. Here is a fight for it along the boards. Bradley going to dump it into the zone. Slapped down nicely by Smolin. Trying to get there before Matt Franco can. No, I mean, nothing really quality today. Can't really turn off any shots at all. Either way now, it's Lefebvre. Couldn't get there. Smolin trying to get over to Pietro. Takes a shot from a LaSalle Ram, and this one's off the wall. Stays alive at center ice. Picked up by Riley Brown, trying to get to the outside.
Gets lost in the student section over there. And we're back in the middle.
Packed student section here tonight. Indeed, is Garofalo. Nice move made by Bowden Tomka, who lost the puck at center ice, taken away by Kyle Smolin. Bodies everywhere. Dumas picks up the puck. It's actually Souza, excuse me. Gonna put in the zone off the wall. Smolin can't get there. Before Garofalo. Up ahead, it's just for Bowden Tomka. He scores! And Bowden Tomka got in the 5-0 right between the legs and put the Rams up 2-0.
Sal back on the board again. Little 2-goal pocket.
And for Tomka, it's his 4th goal of the year. Senior forward, new addition to this Sal Ram team, and
well, Tim, I think what's been very detrimental to Mount St. Charles offensive attempts is that they can't seem to control the puck in the middle of the ice or along the boards, as LaSalle's been able to pick their pocket like consistently, especially in positions where they're trying to make a run over towards the opposite side of the ice.
That's been the story today, for sure, for LaSalle, who just been taken away from Mount all game. Is Mount still trying to find their rhythm. Face off.
What a pretty pass, though. Am I right,
what
Tim?
a great pass. Set up that goal to Tomka. And LaSalle, I mean, that's what separates them from a lot of teams. I mean, same with Hendricken, is just the passing and keeping the puck with their guys.
Yeah.
And creating opportunities for these players. Is Whoever's doing the clock, not stopping it right now. And now they finally do with 5:23 to go.
That's him. I mean, I think it comes down to fundamentals. He's a lot more trained, a lot more, you know, it seems like their chemistry is a lot better. But, you know, it's a game of chances. It's a game of opportunities. So definitely going to see what adjustments definitely want to see what kind of adjustments they're going to make to, you know, adapt to this 2-goal deficit.
Yeah, Mount, it's a team that has faced a lot of multi-goal deficits this season. I mean, one of their worst seasons in recent memory, as they get called for the icing right there at 7-8-1, including just some blowout losses. But it's a team, I mean, so with a positive goal differential in the year, 50 goals scored, 49 allowed. They have not won back-to-back games since the beginning of January. January 6th and 7th, they beat NK and Barrington those 2 days. They get back-to-back wins here tonight for the first time since, as this one finds Souza. Here's Colden Lawrence going to put it into the zone. Chase after, get by Bogosian. He lays a shot along to the boards, and flying was Martinelli. He gets back up quickly, though. Fight for it. It's Lawrence against Martinelli, amongst others. Martinelli going to get it for LaSalle. Still a fight for it in the corner. And up ahead, it's going to be called for an icing again. This time against LaSalle as they cleared out of their own way. With 4:35 to go here in this first period.
Tim, well, we're looking here, you know, on such condensed situations here. For Mount, you're definitely looking towards the middle of the ice, which LaSalle's done a great job of just blocking right in front of the goal. You've seen a couple little runs that Mount players have made and try to inch through there, and they haven't really been able to get through without getting the stick poked at and losing the puck, evidently.
There's the flame shot. He got rocked after the matter. Jordan McIntyre. And it's Moore getting it for LaSalle off the wall. Nice pass. And up ahead, it's a chance here for Tasca. He couldn't get another scoring opportunity on that one. Garfalo finds Ferteshi. Mark Ferteshi gets one on net, and Scotus makes the save. Stays alive as Carroll hits that one off the wall, and a big shot after the fact from behind. By Sprain. Slack was a chance here. Slack, he's got Lefebvre with him. Slack wants all of it. Won't go. It's a great save from Jaharjan. With that 94% save percentage on the years, he had Lefebvre running with him and did not defer it over to his teammate.
I think that's how you beat a good goalkeeper, man. Go to their opposite side. Go where they can't go. A little questionable. Maybe that was a little bit selfish. But, I mean, it's a chance regardless. It's probably their best chance they've had all game.
Yeah.
And it's coming, you know, a little bit later.
The best chance Valade squandered right there is...
Big hit on the boards.
Some big hits along the boards.
It's a physical game, Tim.
Yeah.
Another one.
Bradley finds it. Bradley puts it down. Bradley trying to slice through.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets a shot off somehow, but Scoder's able to make the save.
What a handle, Tim.
I mean, what a handle. That's the reason why Andrew Bradley, the junior, leads this team in points with 21, 13 goals, leads the team as well. 8 assists. His Instagram, Mountain Drew, getting pretty, you know, juiced up right there on that play. Dumas trying to fight for it with Baxter, and Bogosian gets it at center ice for LaSalle. Going to put it in the zone and slapped down by Smolin. Smolin tries to move it back, which is a great chance in front of the net. Still alive. Bogosian wants it. Second chance, and it won't go for Peterson. So he can't get it. Scotus was on top of it first. Another sloppy pass from Mount. Possession here belonging to nobody. It flies on the other end and into LaSalle zone as Martinelli able to get it for the Rams.
Oh, what a
Stays
hit.
alive. Lawrence, what a pass to Dumas, and he couldn't poke it in. Oh, man. Talking about opportunity, missed again, and Jaharjan makes another save. Stays alive. Smolin got hit on his way through the slot, and a foul called beforehand.
Wow, what a play by the Mount St. Charles defender to keep that
That's Harrison
in their zone, man. You see that?
Yeah.
And another chance even.
Second chances galore so far as Harrison Dumas entering the box. I believe it was for a cross check again. Second penalty of the game. First power play for LaSalle. There were 9 penalties in the first game this year between these two squads. 5 for LaSalle, 4 for Mount. It's actually looking call another shot and a score. And it's Matt Baxter making it a 3-0 game.
Ooh, from distance too.
From
Sneaks
distance.
it in that bottom left corner.
Cheeky angle, got it in the bottom left corner and bend up Skodris to make it a 3-0 game as this LaSalle squad doing some damage so far as Baxter gets his 3rd goal of the year. And ends the power play just 9 seconds in. As Dumas gets called for the hooking as the Rams with a power play goal.
Definitely costly too, just as Mount was getting a little bit of momentum. I felt like they were really catching their stride there towards the final minutes of the end of the first period. But now it's a 3-goal deficit. And there's no 3-point shot in hockey, am I right?
Yeah, I'll take a 3-pointer right there. For everyone saying explain in NBA terms, but 3 goals for the Rams, 3 different goal scorers for the 3rd highest scoring team this year in Division I, only behind Bishop Hendricken with 84 and Cumberland with 67. It's LaSalle. It's final. There is a pass to Tomka. Can number 2? No, he can't. As that one's saved by Skodris. And as LaSalle, just some picture-perfect passing.
It's getting scary. It's getting scary if you're a Mount fan.
Yeah, sure is.
Not lie.
As Mount, they were able to hang in with LaSalle the first time these two teams met back in January. Scoring the game's first 2 goals. For LaSalle turned off 4 unanswered, including 4 in the 3rd period. Carroll, since poked off the wall. Pinball back to Skodris. Carroll gets it back. Carroll up ahead. Nice pass to Smolin. It's Harrison Dumas, who just got penalized. As Drew Bradley able to come out of the pie with Garofalo, excuse me.
Great defense
Back to
there.
Colton Lawrence. Has a chance here for Mount Lawrence. And Dumas still alive. Lawrence trying to poke it in from behind the net. He can't.
Ooh, you got hit on the net. That's got to hurt. As you see, Tim, definitely looks from the middle, tries to get a little center pass. Blocked, stopped right there by LaSalle. They really crowd the middle. Great defense from LaSalle.
Great defense. They've had some tremendous defense all game, and that was another great chance for Mount. They could not capitalize on this game. Brought to you by our great sponsors. Ray's Hockey Shop in Smithfield, Rhode Island, right here in the town, specializing in uniforms and custom apparel, all done in-house in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Call 401-231-1995 or go to ray@rayshockey.com for more information. Also brought to you by Premier Homes Realty in Cranston, Rhode Island. Stephanie Socha has been in business for 20 years as a broker and owner, also a certified real estate agent. She speaks Spanish and covers Massachusetts as well. Any questions, and they are answered one phone call away at 401-742-8971. It's a big shot against the wall right here.
Oh,
on
you
the
don't want to
tally,
see that. That's tough.
as it was laid out by Tyler Carroll.
Yeah, he's definitely going in the box for that one.
And yeah, that was vicious. And no call has been made. And no one will go in the box. Also brought to you by RR Elite Recruits with access to 60,000 coaches across 3,000 colleges. If you're a high school athlete looking to be seen at the next level, be seen by signing up today at rreliterecruits.com. We also add a prep hockey academy coaches and club hockey to our list. Smart now gets to the last shot attempt of the quarter period for LaSalle. That one's a little bit wide.
Almost
Rebound.
got in there on the deflection.
Almost. Got a little bit cheeky right there. Smolin will end this one out. Or Willie, and it will conclude the first period. LaSalle raking it on with goals from Tasca, Baxter, and Tomka. It's a 3-0 first period for the home team, and the number 2 seed looking good in the game's first 15. So we'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports as LaSalle leads it by 3.
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps it in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps it in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Period number 2 about to begin as we're underway here in the second. As this one is off the wall. It's a big fight for the puck. And found
Tim,
by
this is definitely the period to score, right in front of your own fans and your own bench.
yeah.
Let's hope that they can bring a little bit of action to these Mount St. Charles boys and get them on the board, make this a better game.
So Salle, I mean, they always bring out the big, student body here today from Smithfield, and it'll be a great chance. The Mount with some fans in here as well, as we are on the Mount side, as Chuck was alluding to a moment ago.
It's a beautiful arena, Tim. I like it.
Sure is. It's a great arena here at the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink. 50 seconds into the second period.
Right? You feel at home over here?
Feel at home a little bit. Sure do.
Trip. My apologies for interrupting you, Tim.
They've treated us as a family so far here. As we got a body flying. As Peterson just going airborne right there. But Martinelli able to recollect it for LaSalle. Martinelli puts it in there. And Tasca deflects off him. We got a whistle blown. And it was a slash. It is against Mount from behind the net. Getting penalized right there was Jack Potter, the sophomore. Another power play for the Rams.
Well, not something you want to see. You're a Mount fan. As we saw, last power play ended very quickly with a LaSalle goal.
Bradley, Healy trying to work around the back of the net. It's over to Ferteschi. Ferteschi, nice move. LaSalle already has one power play goal today. It's back to Ferteschi. Bradley trying to get in there. Healy. Slice it through. Healy shot. Deflected. Second chance. Repossessing is Barbosa. Bradley hits the post.
Snuck it in there.
Healy trying to squeeze through. Defers to Barbosa. Just gets the good angle. Barbosa's shot. Saved by Skodras. Oh, we got a new goalie in for Mount. It's Connor Murphy in the game for the Mounties. They made the goalie change after Skodras allowed 3 in the first period. Here is another good save from Murphy. Another chance. Not there for Natali. Takes a shot. Healy inside and whiffing out with Barbosa. Second chance. And Bradley gets the puck, but then the net moved. And it did.
Oh, what an early showing from Murphy. 4 quick saves in the power play.
Huge saves right there.
Wow.
Mount
definitely weren't easy.
let up some good looks right there to LaSalle. And
I've always thought it was very impressive how goalies make saves with their legs. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to like. I kind of cringe. I feel that'd be like a tough bid. You know, imagine getting hit in the shit. Oh. Oh, that's got to be a trip. That's a good hit. Oh, hit off. Ooh. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, hats off to Coach.
My mic was literally turned off. That's a shame. For the last few seconds. I was getting rowdy right there. But Connor Murphy, like I just said, off air, I guess, about 7 crucial saves in the second period so far to prevent it from going 4-0. Here's a shot. That one gets saved again by Murphy. Tompkins there for the rebound. It's a good chance. Taking a shot. Saving by Murphy off his right side. Franco wanted it. Franco inside. Still alive for Riley Brown. Franco again. Dumas able to take it away. Try to repossess for Mount, and they turn it over at center ice once more. Hits up the skate of Tomka. Looked like that would hurt a little bit.
Oh,
now it's full Lawrence. 2-on-1. He's got Dumas with a Dumas. Passes behind him. Recollects it. He can't get it cleanly.
Crucial deflect right there.
Sure was, as Franco came out of nowhere to deflect that one. Dumas keeps it alive. Chance for Smolin. Turns around. Shot. Second chance. No. Right back to LaSalle. And dumped back into the LaSalle offensive zone by Pacheco.
Yeah, what a play by Mora from LaSalle, getting down on his knees and blocking that shot. Wide open, gaping hole in the middle shot.
Here's the shot. It was Fave. Got that one saved by Jaharshan, who's played a fantastic game so far here in this one.
At close, you could see that he was trying to sneak 5-hole there. I thought he might be able to get through. Unfortunately, no, that was a stop by the captain.
This one is dumped back into the zone by LaSalle. Up ahead, it's Bogosian. Got to get it out of harm's way. A nice pass. Cross ice to Pacheco. Makes a move. Pacheco 3-on-2. His shot a little bit wide. Off the mark. 10 minutes remaining in this second period. As
you good, man?
It's a good opportunity. Bodies colliding. Second chance. Another shot for Natali. And another great save from Murphy. A tough angle. Murphy with his stick lost. He wants it back from his teammates. And finally, Mount's able to clear it. Murphy with a stickless save right there. In phenomenal fashion. This one goes on to play, but what a period for Connor Murphy right now.
Tim, it's mayhem off and on the ice right now.
This is man versus food right now.
That was crazy.
Unbelievable. I dropped it somewhere. I don't know.
Tim, I'm not sure if you were paying too close attention to what was happening, not on the away from the game there, but we had a kid fall down the bleachers behind us. But he is okay. He's all right. Happily.
Sure was.
Definitely a little jump scare for me, though.
A little bit jump scary. And Smolin able to put that one back in the zone for Mount and keep it alive, trying to get it. First was Nate Murray. He can't. Then it's Drew Bradley. Here's Mountain Drew once again, and he got poked away.
Ooh.
What a play right there from Tyler Carroll. But Bradley gets it back and scores. Unbelievable.
I didn't even know he was looking at the puck. Threw his stick out there and somehow deflected into the goal.
Somehow gets it back, and the 4th different goal scorer of the game, none other than Drew Bradley.
And he waves goodbye to the Mount bench. Oh, man.
Pretty baller move, not even halfway through this game, and the Rams lead it 4-0.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Just we thought that he got it poked away. He didn't have a chance. He somehow hits that in. I mean, what a fantastic pass from the winger there.
Trying it again. Here's a good chance. And losing it was Baxter. Stays alive in the neutral zone. Peterson numbers here for LaSalle. Here's a great chance for Peterson! And another good save from Murphy, as that was an excellent move by Peterson to create some space and his own shot as a result. But Murphy is there first and buys it for the net. A lot of congestion after the play. Not also moving, but everything recollecting itself back to normal. But LaSalle, I mean, this has been an incredible offensive output for this team, mostly a third period team. LaSalle, as they historically have been, is they have not taken their foot off the gas pedal by any means so far here in this one.
Yeah, came out early in these playoffs to start attacking, and that's what you want to see from a very competitive and a contending team. As you see, even after a big morale boost from all those saves from Murphy, it's definitely a tough goal to let up, especially in that fashion. I mean, that's just a fantastic play. By Mountain Drew. So I love that nickname, by the way.
Mountain Drew, baby. Here's Healy. No, actually, it's Devin Mora trying to keep it alive in the offensive zone for LaSalle. This one's off the wall. Smolin lost a stick and kicks it forward. The stick still on the ground. It's already 2 lost sticks.
They switched sticks.
Last minute, they switched sticks, yeah. As Murphy is already mishandled the stick twice, and they had a man on the pass, but not there for LaFave.
Big hit in the boards.
Franco coming out of the pile with it, following the hit.
Baxter
gets wrecked on the other side.
The redemption hit.
Mount fans love that one. It's Jack Potter put on the hit. Souza has it for the Mounties now. Slapped down by Riley Brown. Another shoot shot. Another one. Colton Lawrence that time. Laying the stick on Martinelli. He's been whacked a couple times in this one. Well, you can have all the hits you want in the world for Mount St. Charles. Still nothing on the scoreboard for the visiting team. Here's the shot. Slapped down, ricochet, and a score for Riley Brown. It was taken by Bogosian, and Brown on the follow puts in number 5 for the Rams.
Whew. I mean, Tim, I think that's the most impressive thing we've seen today is these deflection goals by LaSalle. I mean, it's so hard to save a puck if you can't even, if you're preparing for it to come right at you and then it takes a sudden veer off to the corner of the net. It's great placement, great offense, and they've been making the most of their chances.
And like what our boy Cam Raincourt always says, it's about having bodies in front of the net, especially on those follow-ups, and they're going to say no goal. Yeah, no goal. And I don't know how, maybe LaSalle felt it, or the scoreboard felt it, but yeah, there's no goal. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I think he might have, they're saying he put it in with his hand, potentially. So Riley Brown's goal will not count. Wow. So it stays 4-0.
Could be the break that Mount was looking for here. Does he get a chance around the net, tries to wrap it in, can't get it. And now it's no LaSalle break.
Break is ensuing. It's Tomka making a move. Brown trying to get it back. Just got his goal stripped of him. Not a premier goal scorer, Allie Brown, but that would have been huge for the playoffs as we are under 6 minutes to go in the second period. A shot from the tally and a great save from Murphy with the hand.
Well, it's been very dominant on the south side here, but we've seen Mount score goals pretty quickly in succession. I think that all they need is a little bit of momentum, a little bit of morale, and I mean, you've been seeing the physicality, trying to get any sort of boost.
It's Ferteschi trying to put it in there. Another good save from Murphy. This game is brought to you by our great sponsors. Brought to you by Ray's High Shop right here in Smithfield, Rhode Island, specializing in uniforms and custom apparel. All done in-house in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Call 401-231-1995. We'll go to Ray at rayshockey.com for your hockey needs. By Premier Homes Realty Credits for out. Stephanie Socha has been in business for 20 years as a broker and owner. Also a certified real estate appraiser. Speaks Spanish as well and covers Massachusetts. Any questions, and they're going to be answered at 4:01. Take a chance for Garofalo. That one saved. Third chance.
Oh, my. Murphy's
it's a cop in the ad
read.
But any questions, and they're one phone call away at 401-742-8971 and by our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to 6,000 coaches across 3,000 schools. Be seen by Slam today at rreliterecruits.com. By filling out an athlete submission form. We've also added club hockey and prep academy coaches to our list as well. As that shot taken by Dumas got saved on the other end. Just under 5.5 minutes to go as Mount trying to pick up the rhythm, which they've been lacking very much so far in this one today. It's just been nothing on the scoreboard for Mount. Not a lot of breaks like that.
Yeah.
And that one too wide. It'll be recovered by McIntyre. Up into Drew Bradley. Bradley trying to get in there. Couldn't, as Colin Lawrence puts it up alive and into play. Slapped down, it's Devin Mora. Nice play to Drew Bradley. And Susan puts on the defensive pressure on him to make him force it away. Healy trying to get it back. Lawrence have none of it. Dumas, nice pass. It's going to find Souza. Lawrence over to Smolin. He's got Lawrence. And Lawrence, too much sauce on the pass from Smolin. And it goes right to Jaharjan, who makes another save. Jaharjan has had a great season. Great game today in his playoff debut here in the new year. First playoff start for Jaharjan. Has got the starting job this year following Max Cute graduating. Max Cute now a track star, throwing the javelin, I believe. There's a fight for it. Mount trying to keep in the offensive zone. Bodies along the boards. Piet saying at the point, trying to get it to him, but taken away by Tasca. And Martinelli, look at him, look at this kid skate on the other end. Nice move by Martinelli, poked away by Carroll. Up in the air, Smolin trying to get it out of there. Takes a shot in the meantime. And it's going to find Martinelli. He wants it on net. Saved by Murphy. Rebound to Baxter. Baxter. Off the wall, finds Martinelli, wants it back, and not on the same page. Right there is Mount will repossess. Carroll got a little boxing from his teammate. Here's Smolin taking a shot and falling to the ice right there. It's Matt Baxter applying the pressure, getting the puck back for LaSalle momentarily, but now it's Kyle Smolin again. Luke Smolin, excuse me. On the other end, it's Piet trying to get it to LaFave. LaFave shot, too tall and not on target. That shot saved by Jaharjan, taken by Jack Potter. Yeah, this has been a very disciplined game for LaSalle. Just one penalty so far for a team that leads Division I in penalty minutes with 166 on the year. Still only one here in the game's first 27 minutes.
No, I think that goes a lot to kind of mentality of a playoff referee. You know, they're definitely letting a lot of stuff slide and letting the game be physical. I think that's really what all the players want, the coaches want, a physical game. And so far, just, hasn't worked out in the favor of Mount.
Absolutely. Here's a shot on target. Second chance. Oh, a little bit wide for Tomka, who wanted number 2 right there, and had a great chance. taken away by Frateschi at center ice. They were trying to get slack on the long pass. As we're under 3 minutes to go here in this second period. It's been all LaSalle, 4-0 the score here in this one.
Now we got a little Mount break. A little 4-on-2.
Here's Nate
and
Murray.
Offside.
And offsides against Mount. First offsides call of the game.
I believe that was Smolin that went offside on the right side.
Smolin was offsides. First face-off in the neutral zone all night. Won by LaSalle, as they've been doing a lot of that tonight, just winning the individual things all game.
Oh,
LaSalle,
that's a penalty. A big hit right in front of the fans over there on the Mount St. Charles side.
Sure was.
As I was saying earlier, LaSalle's been very physical on the boards, and they've been winning a lot of the interactions, those little tie-ups. That was just a little bit of a legal hit, a little short of the mouth without the puck. You can't do that. And Tim, just as you were saying, they were playing a very disciplined game. They go out there and get a penalty.
Yeah, as for Teshy, it's called a penalty. It would be 2 minutes in the box, just the fourth penalty of the game combined for either team. As the face-off will be Smolin with it now. Here's a shot for Lombari, up in the air, still alive. And Slack couldn't poke it in. Peterson gets it for LaSalle. Trying to out-muscle
and that's going to be
Lawrence.
a penalty.
They want a hooking call. Peterson wanted one. And I think he will get one.
It's going to be a little 4-on-4 hockey, Tim.
And there'll be some 4-on-4 action as Cole Lawrence will enter the sin bin. The captain for the first time tonight.
Tim, I'd be scared if I was Mount St. Charles. It's been a lot more, open, fast break opportunities from LaSalle here, and one less player, even for both teams. Really see who the fastest skater is who can get, who can do more with more space.
Absolutely.
It's saved by Murphy.
And LaSalle, we saw them with a lot of shorthanded goals this year, including one against Cumberland the other week at Mount. And this team that, known for being able to score at will, a good chance here as they will possess on the 4-on-4. It's Martinelli trying to get to Bradley off the wall. Bogosian's there for the Rams. For Teshi. Not for Teshi, he's in the box, excuse me. This one's up in the air, taken away by LaFave. Shoves down Bogosian. Martinelli going to get it back on the loose puck. Harrison Dumas trying to get there. Peterson want to move. Over to Bradley, what a deke, and he couldn't poke it in. Oh man, it's like a chance for Peterson. They want another hooking call. A small one got him in the corner.
Oh, late hit.
And a big hit after the matter. This will be another penalty. I think it will be against Mount, and it will be for sure. Let's see what it's going to be entering the box. Even is Luke Smolin. Yep, who's making his way there. Joining Lawrence for the second penalty in 45 seconds from Mount as he gets called for the hook. 2 hooks in a row against the Mounties. That's not how you're going to win games. 4-on-3 now in favor of LaSalle. Oh, no. It's actually 4-on-4. Bradley's in there, too. It's for the altercation afterwards.
Yeah, definitely a late hit.
So it's still 4-on-4 as Bradley is in the box for the Rams.
Now we got a little open ice.
So it's for the roughing, excuse me. So there was no call on the hook. So Bradley and Smolin getting called for the roughing. Healy trying to get through. 60 seconds remain in this opening period. Pick it along the boards. See if LaSalle can punch in one more before the buzzer sounds. Making a move, it's Seamus Murphy. Nice pass to Martinelli. Martinelli, he's got Murphy on the move, trying to find him. He will. So, like you said, Chuck, with a lot of space to operate. 30 seconds to go on the advantage for the Rams. And now they have a 5-on-4. With 20 seconds to go on the advantage for that. 3-second differential between game clock and power play. It's Murphy up ahead with some room. It's got Healy with him. Sousa's there to chase after him and alter his movements. Final 10. Here's LaFave. And
offside.
Offsides again. Mount against Mount.
It's unfortunate. Thought maybe they'd get some last-second heroics.
With 4.8 to go in this second period. Another missed opportunity for the Mounties with a face-off in the neutral zone that will all but conclude period number 2. And Garofalo punches it up ahead, and that will end second period. 4-0. The Rams adding on another goal in the second period. A Drew Bradley score. In control after the game's first 30 minutes. This game not possible without our great sponsors once again from Ray's Hockey Shop here in Smithfield, specializing in uniforms and custom apparel. All done in-house here in Smithfield. Call 401-231-1985. Go to Ray at rayshockey.com for all your hockey needs. By Premier Homes Realty in Cranston, Rhode Island. Led by Stephanie Sosha, who has been in business for over 20 years. She's a broker/owner, also a certified real estate appraiser. Speaks Spanish and also covers Massachusetts. Any questions, they're one phone call away to be answered at 401-742-8971. And by our very own our elite recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 6,000 coaches in the NCAA. We've also added Club Hockey Prep Academy coaches to our list. Fill an athlete submission form at reliterecruits.com today if you are a high school athlete looking to be seen at the next level. But we come back, 15 more minutes on the clock. From game 1. What'd you say?
You're getting good at that. I'm
trying my hardest, man. The RR Elite Recruits saying it fast stumps you. You know, RR Elite Recruits, RR Elite Recruits. Doesn't really sound audible sometimes, especially when you're talking for so long in a game like this. But it's enough you try to find to get in our breaths. Ready to talk a little bit more. 15 minutes on the clock coming up. As LaSalle poised to take game 1 here at the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field.
All right, 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Period number 3 about to begin. LaSalle dominating the first 30 minutes of this one, scoring 4 goals by 4 different goal scorers. And it was all LaSalle, and it's maybe will continue to be all LaSalle here at home, here from Smithfield, and it's been ugly for Mount so far in their opening playoff game in 2023.
Yeah, let's hope Coach gave him a dazzling pep talk in the locker room before this, because they're going to need a lot to avoid this 1-0 deficit going into game 2.
Yeah, I mean, this has been disastrous for Mount. They need a big pep talk if they even want to make this a game at all. It's been ugly. This game brought to you once again by our great sponsors, including Ray's Hockey Shop right here in Smithfield, specializing in uniforms and custom team apparel, all done in-home in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Call 401-231-1995 or go to rayshockey.com for all of your hockey needs. All sponsored by Premier Homes Realty in Cranston, Rhode Island. Anchored by Stephanie Socha, who has been in business for 20 years as a broker and homeowner. Also a certified real estate appraiser, speaks Spanish and covers New England or Massachusetts as well. Any questions, and they're answered one phone call away at 401-742-8971, and by our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 60,000 coaches in NCAA sports. If you're a high school athlete to be seen at the next level, be seen by signing up today at rreliterecruits.com. And we've also added club hockey and prep academy coaches to the list at rreliterecruits.com. So make sure you fill out your athlete submission form if you're interested. Here's a chance for Lawrence on the cut as Mount trying to make some noise to begin this third period. Not there. Come of the pie with it. Tripped up was Tasca. And has a great chance. Baxter and Frateshi, who fiercely could not put it in. He got saved by Murphy, who came in the second period. This game started at 7. So did the Cumberland-Prout game. Winner of this series plays the winner of that series. Prout on the road, the 6th seed, beating Cumberland after 2, up 4-1. And that's a Cumberland team that came into the Boss Ice Arena a month ago, earlier this month, and absolutely spoiled Prout senior night, winning 4-0 in that one. Getting some vengeance on this jam-packed first playoff night in Rhode High School hockey. Face-off will be sent away by Mount, kept alive by Bradley. And it's Healy. Here's a shot, second chance. Healy trying to get there, couldn't. So it's taken by Barbosa. Trying to put it, Souza, Labari in a spin cycle, taken away by Murray. Takes a big shot from Bradley and dumps back in the zone by LaSalle, but Cam Souza's there first for Mount. It's the Mount team that has not. Here's Bradley with a shot, and they score! Top bins, his second of the night. And the Rams up 5. You can hear that shot all the way from here. It's got a piece of the post and goes bore down for Bradley's 15th goal of the season.
Yeah, he's definitely the star of this team, as we can see. I mean, what a great shot. I mean, that kid knows how to score, man. And a great nickname as well.
As Mountain Drew getting the pinnacle of his game tonight, reaching the peak with 2 goals. He had 2 goals in the first matchup between these two teams. Now doing it again here in the playoffs. As, like I was saying, Mount, they have not won a championship without virtue of COVID cancellations. They're co-champions both of the COVID years, 2020 and 2021. They haven't won a championship since 2014. And looks like they are not going to win game 1 tonight. Trying to first their time. They're going to be back at home tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. This game will be on Fans Only Sports Network as well, on all of our streaming platforms.
That's him. Well, as you can see there, just another costly turnover. Turns it over right in front of the net. Really easy for to put that one back in, but still a insane shot there. Very skillful shot. Go up there where the goalie can't get it. And especially since Murphy's had such a good game. But, ooh, what a move. Woohoo! I mean, that's the amount we're used to seeing. I mean, when we watched Barrington last week, every goal Barrington scored, Mount just capitalized on another opportunity, got it right back up, got their lead and kept it. At this point, they've never had a lead, haven't had a goal all game, and definitely got to relieve a little bit of tension. 5-1 looks a lot better than 5-0. We got another chance here. Let me call. All right. Give me the book. Looks like we have a little technical difficulty with Tim. Try to do these calls while doing the camera. Hit number 23, a little pass. Can't connect. Seen that all game. But another opportunity here. Went offside. Sal's going to control. Go through another run through the middle of the court. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Right, stuck on the boards. Mount's going to regain it. Doesn't really have anyone else sending it away. And a little line change for LaSalle there. LaSalle's dangerous on the boards. Picked. Great defense there. Keep it in.
All right, my mic has been very cheeky last couple of games, just cutting out at random points whenever it feels like, but I'm back. I have to use Chuck's mic. I'm trying to get this all figured out.
Sorry, we lost Tim Duffy for a little bit, so I'm going to take over on the main play-by-play. Get that book, Tim. He's not listening to me. Trying to figure something out. A lot of dead time here, though. A lot of back and forth. Clears. As we see, a nice little pass around the boards. Can't make it through. Gonna have to regain Pleasant here. Big slap shot off the pad. LaSalle's gonna score again. What a screamer from the defenseman. Number 4. Bregosian. Tough name to pronounce, but I mean, you can see him wind up for that for about half the distance of the ice, and now it's a 6-1 game to Salle. And, you know, if there was any sort of momentum or life, that has been a race. And we're back at the drawing board with a 5-goal deficit. Big morale boost for LaSalle. They're celebrating, having a good time. Nice little pass in the middle. Tries to control it. Shot to the... Ooh, nice little deflection there. Couldn't get through, trapped in the boards by the keeper.
I'm going to unplug both of these.
All right, I'm going to hand the keys over to Tim here. We're having a little mic malfunction, so my time as a color commentator for this game will be done. But I entrust my good play-by-play, my leader, Tim Duffy, to hold this over in this blowout game. 9 minutes left. I hope you guys can enjoy.
All right, sorry about that. So we only have one mic now working as one of our mics cut out. Misses my call on the Colden Lawrence goal. But Chuck with a great call on the Paul Bogosian goal. A moment ago to make it 6-1. And scooped up. Bowden Tomka, that one got deflected. But Murphy's on top of it, still alive, and a great shot and a score, and he's pushed after the matter. Tomka with his second, and it's number 7 of the game for LaSalle. Bowden Tomka, we have now 2 multi-goal scorers on the night for LaSalle. It's Bradley and Tomka. This is a team that is so prolific scoring in the third period, as that is their third period goal of the night. Tomka with 2, Bradley with 2, Bogosian with 1, Tasca with 1, and this one's poked away. And it's going to be Greg Piet trying to get out of harm's way from Mount. Ahead on the move, it's Dumas getting poked from behind by Pacheco, and Pacheco gets it at center ice. Ahead to Murphy, can't get it. Natali has instead. Robert Natali getting there. Murphy wants a shot off the side of the net. The other goal scorer is Matt Baxter, by the way. I forgot to finish my sentence a moment ago. As big shot along the boards. Natali lost his helmet. In the meantime, is Mountain getting chippy here. Down 6 with just over 8 minutes to play. As this has been a tough game for the Mounties. It's been an onslaught, as Chuck just told me off air.
Hello. All right, now this mic wants to work. Okay.
I don't think.
Unbelievable. Now the mic's working. So, Chuck, welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
Just peculiar stuff going on.
I'm glad to be here, Tim.
I just can't be asked anymore, man. As we're under 8 minutes to go in this one, it's been just a blowout. It's taken away center ice, knocked down by Tasca. Tasca gets hit from behind by Lombari up ahead and finds Braden Slack. Slack trying to get around Mora. It's inside, nice setup, but not good execution. Lombari lays the stick after on McIntyre.
Releasing a little frustration with that hit.
Ferteshi trying to get through. Mark Ferteshi got it poked away. Baxter leaves it. Great chance for Matt Franco. Hits the post. He's still alive. Stays with Franco. Tasca's trying to get there. Small with a big hit from behind. And Baxter on the third chance puts in the third period goal of the night for the Rams. And they are running it on right now.
They're not letting up. And as Tim said, I mean, traditionally the Salle is a second half or third period team, rather. My apologies. But they're showing tonight just the difference that they've been consistent throughout the whole game.
Baxter with just 2 goals entering this year in 16 games played, has 2 tonight. And yeah, I mean, just over halfway through this period, and LaSalle matching how many goals they had the whole game. Has had a chance in the zone, and a great look inside for Tomka on the pass from Riley Brown, not there. Franco lays a big hit. This one goes up in the air. Franco couldn't get there. Instead, it'll be Mount possessing off the walls. Not a good pass again. It's another turnover. It's Riley Brown now. Dumps in the zone. Teshi. Here's a shot from the blue line for Garofalo, saved. But 4 goals in the period, like I mentioned, and it really just shows how quick LaSalle can just, turn on the Jets. I mean, this is a 4-1 game right before the break, and now, I mean, this game's over basically, and LaSalle's gonna have a 1-0 series lead.
Yeah, they scored the same amount of goals that they did the entire game in this third period, and we still got 6 minutes left. Definitely demoralizing.
2-on-1 for Mount. Probably trying up there high to make the save. And instead goes to McIntyre. Stays alive. Here's Smolding over to Dumas. Dumas dumps it off the wall. Smolin takes a shot. Wide. Bradley. Turn it over to Luke Smolin at center ice. McIntyre giving him a tough time. Healy puts it in the zone. Still a loose puck. It's not good passing anywhere as Cole Lawrence will get called for the foul there. Shoving McIntyre off puck in the neutral zone, and it'll be another power play for LaSalle. And the "you can't do that" chants from the Ram faithful.
Yeah, as we see, section is out of here. Their numbers have decreased by about half. But as expected, I mean, it is an 8-1 game. And let's just hope that Mountain come out and have a very different game, too. As it's been very difficult to, stop the South being so aggressive and
Or a follow wide. Tasca. Here's Garofalo, cross-ice pass. It is Tasca again. Garofalo takes a shot. Second chance, not there. Got brought down by Murphy with 5:06 to go. A minute 23 to go in the LaSalle power play. Trying to get their 9th goal of the game, as this has been the most lopsided game of the night so far in any of our games on Fans Only Sports. Here's Smolin in the other direction. Smolin cuts inside and poked away by Drew Bradley. And Bradley gets it back. Bradley up ahead, full steam. Smolin turns it over to Bradley. It was Carroll who turned it over. Bradley puts it in front of the net. Tompkin was there, but it goes back to Baxter. For Teshi. Dump pass. Fiddy Healy. With 45 seconds to go in the power play. See what they want to play it out for. Tompka fighting with Carroll in front of the net. And Tompka threw a punch on Carroll, and he is going to go into the box for that one. Just threw a fist at him on the ear.
Listen, I just want to make it very clear to everyone, Fans Only Sports does not condone fighting in high school athletics.
Yeah, we sure don't. Sorry that we had to get it on camera for anyone who couldn't bear to see it.
I mean, I always really focus on that because I'm taking it on me as personal.
So 4-on-4 for the next 35 seconds, and it'll be a power play for Mount for about $1.20, and that one's loose. Susan lays a shot at Tally. Healy gets it back. Healy flips it up in the air, high off the glass. 4 minutes to go on the clock here from Smithfield.
Well, I see they put 2 numbers in the penalty box right now.
Healy. Healy, nice move on Colton Lawrence, puts it off the wall and into the zone. Stays alive. Back to Drew Bradley, who wants a shot. That one gets saved.
Great save.
Nice glove save right there.
Careful getting out of the box here, out of the little circle, because as we've seen it. Got it from a tough angle.
You also have Dylan Hanna in the game in this third period. He's allowed 4 goals in the period. The junior goalie, 3-3 on the year. 89.5% save percentage. Zaharian's been the whole game for LaSalle in that. And hit against the wall. Should be another penalty, I believe.
Should be another penalty here?
Both these teams and their fans just trying to see the end of this one.
Guess that's what comes with intensity. Very frustrating. You see, that's why you're really just kind of letting loose here, throwing the bodies around. Definitely need some more intensity for the game tomorrow.
So power play for Mount. Or LaSalle, excuse me. Here's a shot. Oh, it is Mount, actually. Yeah, that one's the wall. And it's Peterson in the box for Mount. Bogosian going hard in front of the net, trying to box out. Colin Lawrence's shot saved, and Slack cannot get a second chance. It's Slack and Bogosian going into it, getting into it, right in front of Jaharjan.
Not sure if they called that a dead pass. Yeah. So I guess they called that a little bit early after he fielded that hard shot.
Smolin, that shot a little bit wide. Second chance for Lombardi, not there. And LaSalle trying to get out of the way. $1:20 to go on the power play. Smolin to Colden Lawrence. Lawrence trying to slice through. Martinelli giving him a tough time. In front of the net, here's a chance for Murphy, and he scores! He scores as Hannah tried taking it out of the net and putting it back into play. And Seamus Murphy coming out of nowhere to punch in the goal. Number 9 for LaSalle.
Tim, what'd I say?
And
people got to be careful coming out of that circle.
Yeah, I mean,
LaSalle's very good at taking advantage of those opportunities and those one-on-ones and those mistakes. And man, we got 2 whole minutes left, and another goal tallied up on the board.
So with that is the 7th different goal scorer of the game for LaSalle.
Whole team's eating, Tim.
It comes on a short-handed goal too, to say the least. Here's Carroll. Big shot along the boards. Oh my goodness, Martinelli laying the hit stick on Nate Murray right there. They're real able to get back up. Hannah, this is a tough time for Dylan Hannah to come in the game. He had a solid year. Now he's allowed 5 goals in this final period. 3rd different goalie for Mount today. They have a lot of questions to answer before game 2 tomorrow night at home. For Teshi. Turns it over. Lefebvre trying to make some noise. Jaharjan at the top of it, right in front of the net.
Oh, so they put Hannah back in?
Yeah, Hannah making his debut in the game today.
Oh, I see. 3rd string goalkeeper?
Yes, they had Connor Murphy last period. They started with Owen Skodris. 95 seconds to go in this one. 21 seconds to go on the Mount power play. Here's a shot to feel good for Lawrence. Going to get saved again by Jaharjan.
Yeah, let's go Rams chant going on in the South fan section.
Murray puts it down, gets a shot on net, won't go. Bogosian grabs the rebound off the save, and Smolin.
Oh my God!
Big shot from behind from Franco on Colden Lawrence ends the power play as LaSalle gets another kill.
Oh no!
Another huge shot, and after the fact as well. We're going after now. Oh no!
I can't show.
Bodies are flying.
There's a big scuffle going on.
Someone's going to get suspended tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
I'm not gonna show.
Chuck fighting his urges to record this right now.
I've gotten in trouble for showing a fight before, so we're gonna keep it off.
But yeah, big fight in the middle of it. Had a lot of players from both teams getting involved.
This will be at the AD on the ice.
In the middle of it, getting ejected from the game, Kyle Smolin, the captain for Mount, and Jordan McIntyre, another senior for LaSalle, tossed from this one. As they were in the middle of it. And it could very well have just been Kyle Smolin's last high school hockey moment.
I mean,
if you can't suit up tomorrow.
You're suspended for the next game for the ejected, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's very costly. I saw a lot of Mount players trying to hold back earlier. You've seen the tension throughout the whole. Can't say it's broke out here, but that's a hit that should not happen in a high school hockey game.
Sure should.
That's how people get injured.
Yeah, along the boards, you don't want to see anything with the head as
hit from the back, head going in. I've seen it happen to my friend before.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a appropriate punishment for a.
It hurts.
Yeah, for such a.
Take a little commercial break because there's over a minute to go here. This one, we'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, so we're meant to get on this one. It's 9-1 LaSalle. As following the fight and subsequent timeout, we are back. This game brought to you by our great sponsors, including, Ray's Hockey Shop in Smithfield, Rhode Island, specializing in uniforms and custom apparel, all done in-house in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Call 401-231-1995 or go to ray@rayhockeys.com for all your hockey needs. By Premier Homes Realty in Cranston, Rhode Island, anchored by Stephanie Socha, who has been in business for over 20 years, was a broker/owner, also a certified real estate appraiser, Spanish speaker, and covers Massachusetts as well. Any questions, and they are one phone call away from being answered at 401-742-8971. And by our very own RR Elite Recruits, with access to 60,000 coaches, 3,000 schools across 30 NCAA sports. If you are a high school athlete looking to be seen at the next level, be seen by signing up today. And
We should have played this one out, Tim.
And it's also a power play for Mount, as Bogosian getting in the box for his part after that. He came in there high with a stick. We didn't get it on camera for obvious reasons, but that's why it's in the box. So 5-on-4 for the last 30 seconds of this one. Unless Mount can get a feel-good goal before game 2. I think it's just Colden Lawrence slicing through, taken away by Martinelli. Here's Carroll at the point. Second chance, not there for Lawrence. Lombari, third chance, Lawrence pokes it in with 10 seconds to go and gives the Mount faithful something to feel good about, his second of the game.
Yeah, I mean, any goal here, anything to deficit really looks a lot better on paper, but, you know, gonna end this with a goal. Hopefully it's some more next game. Keep it competitive.
Breaking news from Mount St. Charles. Cumberland has come back from down 4-1, and it is a 4-4 game. Like I said earlier, the winner of that series plays the winner of this one, but this game 1 from Smithfield is over, and it was all LaSalle. An absolute mismatch here today as number 2 seed wins their first playoff game of the 2023 playoffs. Mount, the other goal. It is a 9-2 game, the final. Here we go. Mount winning it. Sorry, Mount losing it. They did not win this game. 9-2 the final score. LaSalle on top in dominating fashion. These two teams will play tomorrow night here at the Adelaide Ice Arena. Mount trying to get one back at home. Well, LaSalle, a formidable foe here in the first game of this series. So from Tim Duffy and Charlie Faulkner, LaSalle winning it 9-2, as this one wasn't even close right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And they have a chance to advance to the next round tomorrow night here on Fans Only Sports Center if you want to miss it. Any last thoughts, Chuck, before we sign off?
I hope the next game's a little bit more competitive than this one. I mean, LaSalle showing why they're the second seed and why they got a good chance of winning the state championship this year.
Sure do, as got a lot of good action tonight as well. We'll see you guys for the rest. Don't make sure to tune in to Prout and Cumbie going to overtime. Looks like it's going to be the next few minutes, along with Warwick and Burleville here on Fans Only Sports. Oh, Prout just scored with a minute to go. Okay, never mind. We're just going to hang up.